You just go through that. God, Grandpa, shut the fuck up.
God. I gotta tell you, it's just been such a long time since I played Pokemon. And
do you remember anything about it?
Is it Team Rocket or is it Team Magma in this game?
Fucking no, this is Team Rocket.
This is Team Rocket?
Yeah. Alright. Well, fucking on to the next journey, I guess. You want to save your game there, Chief?
Oh, yeah, maybe not.
Remember, only you can prevent lost save data.
Oh,
God, there's nothing worse than being in the middle of a Let's Play and then losing your data.
The worst thing on the planet was when I would take my Game Boy out, like on a road trip, and I'd be playing Pokemon.
Yeah.
And it'd fucking go dead after playing it for hours.
But you wouldn't save?
I was just so... now, like, when I play any game, especially if it's hard or if it's something that requires a lot of hours, like Fallout, for existence, or Skyrim,
yeah,
I save, like, after each step I take.
Really?
Because especially when the game's really hard, I'm afraid of...
getting fucked.
Dying or losing something. So I'm pretty big into saving now, but back then I could really care less. I only saved whenever I was done.
I think one of my best memories from the old Game Boy Advance games was, there was one time, mind you, I had 3 badges at the time. I had a level 60 Kadabra. I had grinded up to that level because I could not, for the life of me, figure out how to make it into an Alakazam, which I didn't know at the time. You had to trade it with somebody. So I just kept leveling up. All my other Pokemon were like level 20. That thing was a monster.
What was really cool about these was these games came with the wireless adapter to hook up.
Yeah. I never got to use that. I still have mine.
You do?
Yeah, I have that, and I have like cables to link up to the GameCube for Coliseum and stuff like that.
Yeah, I originally had it was the purple cable that had that cube in the middle, and that's how you hooked up your Game Boys. But then I got the wireless adapter, and I just thought it was
cool.
Just blew my mind away that you could hook up your Game Boys wirelessly. And when I started playing this game, was also when I got my SP for the first time.
Oh, the SP is great.
So just a lot of great memories from this game. It was
fucking. Do you know what Pokemon are in the area, or do you want me to tell you?
Not at all.
All right.
I don't know.
The route we just came from, there's Rattata and Pidgey. If you go up and then take a left onto this route, it'll take you to, you can get Spearow and Mankey. If you go straight up, it leads you into the Bug Forest.
Cannot fucking believe you know all that.
Really? Fuck, dude, I can tell you way too much about every single region.
I mean, I can tell you about Stanley Kubrick's movies, but I can't begin to... I probably couldn't even tell you, like in the order the Pokemon games getting released.
Really?
Up until... what was the first one on the DS?
Diamond Pearl.
Diamond Pearl?
Yeah.
I remember that was a pretty big deal.
Well, yeah, because they were doing the internet thing. Like, wireless internet was, like, just a thing, and they're like, you can trade and battle with everyone across the world.
Do you remember when you first discovered YouTube?
Oh, fucking, I was over at my friend Grant Sheets' house, and we were hanging out somewhere. I think we were playing Halo 1 downstairs, and he came upstairs, he goes, dude, there's this funny video I gotta show you. And, at the time I was a stupid kid, so I was like, cussing, no, He's like, dude, they say some cuss words, but it's totally funny. So we actually watched the first episode of Red vs. Blue forever ago, like right when it came out.
When I first started doing, when I first started watching YouTube, it was strictly people would post videos on that they thought were funny.
Mm-hmm.
It was never, for me, it was never considered as a platform like cable.
Mm-hmm.
I never watched, the first show that I watched on YouTube was Ray William Johnson.
Really?
And I just loved him, and that just kind of branched off into other things. But, yeah, and I never had wireless internet growing up. We had dial-up, so I could never watch YouTube anyway.
Oh, man.
I didn't get wireless internet until I was well into, like, middle school. And I just thought it was the coolest thing in the world.
God, I lost my mind when I got internet.
So, okay, so this first, like, what's up with this first gym?
Brock.
Well, why is it locked?
What do you mean? Oh, no, that's not Brock. That's Viridian City. That's the last city you go to.
Really?
Yeah. You've never heard the song? On the road to Viridian City.
So that gym is the last gym that I fight at?
Yeah, that's the last gym we're gonna go to.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Isn't that fucking crazy?
That's really weird.
Yeah, that is right there.
You can just tell how long it has been. Is Viridian Forest where you capture Pikachu?
Yes, you can get a Pikachu here.
Fuck, I better get some Pokemon.
Fuck Pikachu.
Who's that Pokemon? It's Pikachu!
It's Voltorb! Fuck you! Have you seen that thing that's like, I think it's like one of those Spider-Man, 60s Spider-Man memes, where he's like watching like, who's that Pokemon? He's like, who's that Pokemon? And it's like a circle. He's like, oh, that's clearly Voltorb. And then she goes, oh, it's Jigglypuff from the top. And he goes back to Spider-Man and he's like, fuck you.
The 60s Spider-Man show, it really sucked. I never liked that show, the animated show.
I love all the memes that came out of it, though.
I want to buy some Pokenuts.
What do I want to... What? Pokeballs.
Pokenuts.
Alright, close enough. Caterpie, what do I normally name you?
Everybody had fucking Pokemon when I was little.
Dude, fucking nobody I knew had Pokemon when I was little.
I mean, well, my friends had Pokemon. The kids that were interested into weird things like sports and normal
Fuck
things,
sports.
They didn't have Pokemon. Well, technically, like, nobody really ever had a Game Boy. They always had a PlayStation 2.
Oh my god, fuck those people.
Even very few people had an Xbox.
I had a PlayStation 2.
You had the few weirdos that had an Xbox.
Yeah, I knew a few of them. But, like, as a whole, no, I didn't really get a whole lot of that.
Like, looking back on it now, like, when I bought an Xbox at a pawn shop for, like, oh my god, Metapod.
Harden. Use a Harden. Hit him with a Harden.
Penetrate his defenses with
the Harden.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh god, it's been way too long.
Metapod Harden.
God, Caterpie is my favorite. Can I just say that?
First you have to battle me and my 6 Metapods. Motherfucker.
God, did I like... People laugh at me all the time, but most of my favorites from the Kanto region are bugs.
Really? Yes.
And, like, people, like, shit on me all the time, because honestly, and I will agree with them, bugs do suck. Bug Pokemon definitely suck. They got a few really good ones towards, like, the 5th and 6th generation, but boy, before that were they not the best. But I always believe in them for some reason. Like, it's like this is one of my favorite Pokemon to have, is Caterpie, because it turns into Butterfree, and I always named that one Aviator.
When I was little, I always felt guilty for liking Pokemon, because my dad always gave me the spiel when I ever bought the cards that I was just throwing money away.
Oh my god, my dad used to do the same thing, but one day he came into my room and literally threw them all away, and now on eBay they're worth hundreds.
That really pisses me off about... I had a GameCube and I had, the Game Boy player and all that shit.
Yeah.
I sold it at GameStop for basically enough money to buy one Xbox game at the time. Now,
what's wrong with you?
Some of the games that I sold are worth like $40 a piece.
Yeah, but well, see, that's the thing. I have a hard time like really comparing like figures and things like that I buy to money, because I'm never actually going to sell them.
Really, no matter how much I hate a game or a system, I will most likely never sell it because I feel like now I'm gonna regret it.
Yeah. God damn it. Caterpie fainted. Caterpie, get good scrub.
Hashtag Whooper Squad.
So I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed just to get it all out what's in my head. And I need a peculiar. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and